Yo, what is up, guys? And we are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And in today's video, we are checking out this monster. Really, it's a revisitation of this monster, right? So we all know by now, unless you've literally just started playing the game today, the Lynx just got a monster update, and this is this guy's LR Int Cell. This is his full Link level 10 Rainbow Showcase, and honestly, this guy has kind of been becoming one of my more favorite units to use, which I know is crazy considering when he came out. You know, honestly, he's got some pretty niche links, which I would definitely say is a knock for him. But the thing is these niche links are now quite a bit better. So real quick, if we kind of look at what we got going on here. So originally this Gentleman Link was not providing defense, and now it is. Now defense 10%. And then Big Bad Bosses, we all know at this point, just straight up additional attack and defense 25% is huge. Ultimate Life Form is now key to, recovers 3% HP, and then attack and defense 10%. That's honestly kind of a crazy link, if I do say so myself. You're literally giving 2 key, recovering HP, and attack and defense 10%. And remember, it's going to be 3% HP to both units that have it. So, for instance, we're going to be pairing them a lot probably with this LR Fizz Cell, who, by the way, is almost full Link level 10. I believe he's missing only 1 Link to make him full Link level 10. So, so they're both going to be getting 3% healing, so that's 6% healing. You've got Legendary Power is now attack 15% when performing a super attack. Essentially, it's like the old Fierce Battle Link. I guess Fierce Battle was always active, but you guys get it, right? When performing a super, which shouldn't be a problem for this guy, it's going to be 15%. Messenger from the Future. Oh, by the way, I should mention, this used to be, was it plus 5,000 when performing a super attack, and now it's attack 15%. I mean, I can't express to you guys how insanely powerful that is. What a leap in power that one particular link is. And then, so Messenger from the Future, this used to be plus 500 attack. It's now plus 10%. So again, another link he's going to be sharing. He's going to be sharing a lot of links with that LR Fizz Cell and the Tech Cell as well, who I do have on this team. Kamehameha, he's going to have, which is attack 10% when performing a super. Honestly, this is probably the one link that's going to be the most difficult to activate. Essentially, I mean, yeah, you can, a ton of units in the game have it, but they're a bunch of Saiyan units. I mean, you've got some cells that have it, but essentially he's going to be the only other unit other than Saiyans that is going to have this link. So again, we're going to be relying on Tech Cell in this particular case. So it's the one link that Fizz Cell should have that he doesn't have. And then Fierce Battle we know is attack 20% now. So an absolute monster. And then he does change one link. So he goes from Gentleman to getting Revival. Honestly, Revival, kind of a bad link. It's not, I guess it's not horrible. But that second part of it only activates when you're below 50% HP, which is just dumb. It's honestly like they could have just made it straight up. That did not need to have an HP restriction, because getting level 10 links, as you guys know by now, is not easy. So real quick, we are going to get into the meat and potatoes of this. We are going to do the showcase, but I think it's important. If we're doing a full revisitation of this guy, we need to go over his whole entire card real quick. So we know his leader skill, Android Cell Saga category, key 4, and then 152 HP in attack, and then 170 to defense, or extreme int type, key 3, 120% to HP attack and defense. There are honestly times where I prefer this link, this sort of leader skill. I actually do like the category / type leader skill. I actually, you know, him and Gohan are the last Dokkan Fest exclusives to actually do this. And I actually really like this. You know, throwing a unit like Int Janemba on that team is really, really good, right? He's going to share Shocking Speed and a couple other links with those units. Big Bad Bosses, of course, so I really do like the idea of that. Same thing with AGL Gohan. 2 of the better typings in the game, if you ask me. So, his super attack, he's going to cause colossal damage and greatly lower defense. I believe he does the same thing. Oh, he greatly raises attack on his 18 key, and this is pre-transformed. We will go over transformed as well. So this part of his passive, before he transforms, it's good and it's bad, right? So when you're up against a lot of enemies, he's going to be uber mega powerful. And when you're up against only one, he's going to look a little more pedestrian. So let's go over it real quick. Attack and defense 80%, and then he's going to raise defense by up to 80%. The more HP, the greater the defense, plus an additional key 1 and attack 20% per existing enemy. And then of course he evolves when you are 30% or below HP. Not going to be easy to get, but we will get it in this showcase today. So real quick, let's go over his evolution, which again is 30% HP or less. So this is Perfect Cell. And again, his obviously his leader skill does not change, but on his 12 key, he massively lowers defense. And in something like the Legendary Goku event, this is actually pretty useful. And then remember that if he massively lowers defense, and then, you know, we're going to look at in a minute, like he's got an active skill, obviously if he's got dupes, additionals, and crits and stuff, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, massively lowering is an 80% reduction in defense. That's pretty damn good, honestly. So again, in something like the Legendary Goku event, that's going to be very, very helpful. So, he's going to fully recover your HP once only. Again, very difficult to get. I don't want to, that can't be stressed enough, and especially with him being so powerful in his untransformed version, this is going to be even more difficult to get. So he's going to fully recover HP. Key 4, attack and defense 120%. Attack and defense plus 20% when attacking with 4 or more key spheres, plus an additional attack and defense 20% with 6 or more key spheres, and then an additional attack 20% with 8 or more key spheres. So if we do some math here, he's going to be getting an additional attack and defense 20%. Three separate times? Yeah, 4, 6, and 8. So he could potentially be at attack and defense 180% in key 4. Which is really, really strong. Remember, it's going to be separately calculated a little bit, so I believe it equates out to being like 220%-ish is how that kind of works out. It's not just straight up 120 plus 60, right? So just keep that in mind. And again, this is very difficult to get to. You're only going to get to this in something like the Legendary Goku event, in something like Super Battle Road. But honestly, let's go over his teams real quick. On any single one of these teams, you kind of want to run him on. He is very, very strong on all of these teams. Again, probably Kamehameha is going to be his weakest team. He's not going to link up very well with anyone unless you bring another cell. And really, your only option is going to be that Tech Cell. And Tech Cell is fine. We have him on this team. But Tech Cell, not the stud muffin that he once was. Still pretty good, but just not amazing. We're primarily going to be linking him up with this guy, who, in a horrible twist of fate, does not have the Kamehameha link. Such a farce. I guess instead they give him Shocking Speed, which is obviously a very good link, especially at link level 10. Key 2, and then an additional defense 5%. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and hop in to what you guys have been waiting to see, the actual showcase. Hey, what is up? Okay, so we are here in an event. So what I want to do, this is going to be kind of a weird little showcase. I might have to hop in more than one time, but it is okay. Remember that this is an older Dokkan event, so, you know, it's probably going to be a little on the easy side. We might literally one-shot it. Okay, so after this, I'm going to go ahead and switch it out of dark mode. I do apologize. I was playing late at night, and honestly, the dark mode does kind of help. But after this turn, I will definitely make sure I turn it off of dark mode. Honestly, 2.26 from this guy is pretty good. We obviously have some monster support on rotation in the LR androids. They are, remember, I believe they are key 3 and then 40% attack. So let's go ahead and keep going. Now we do have LR int cell. I'm going to go ahead and just do it live here. Might as well. So options, and then we'll turn off dark mode. So we do have a little bit of support on rotation. Let's kind of check out what his links are looking like. So this is only going to be Fierce Battle active. Let's go ahead, we'll float them off. It's fine. Let's go ahead and check his defense. Against one enemy is 181,000, and he's getting 60% from Android 17 there. But still, dude, 181,000 is really, really good against only one enemy. So, and we do have quite a bit of key support on this rotation as well from MVP 17 and from the free-to-play from the Baba Shop. By the way, definitely grind her up. Definitely grind Incredible Gems and get her. She is one of the best units you can get out of the Baba Shop, to be honest. But we're getting 36% attack and defense currently, and then 2 ki from her. So we'll save all those STR orbs for some reason. But let's check him out. He is at 3.22. Now, honestly, that was sort of on the higher end before the link level update and before level 10 links and all of those things. So that's pretty damn good. And that wasn't even a full 24 ki. I don't want to necessarily do any key manipulation quite yet. Yeah, we're going to just absolutely blow through this, which is so unfortunate. I'm going to try my best to not get super attacks. But with all the support we have on rotation, it just might be kind of is what it is situation. Yeah, and it sucks too because I wanted to get every single one of his links active. Straight up, we're going to have to hop back into the event. I already know it. We'll try our best here. I'm going to try and attack type disadvantage. Maybe we can possibly get one more turn with him against 5 enemies. That's specifically why I hopped into this event. But something like Super Battle Road is going to be like his prime... that's his prime directive, right? Is being in Super Battle Road. If we get a crit, yeah, he's probably dead. Yeah, unfortunately. Damn it all. It's just the way it goes, huh? But yeah, that is kind of Cell's prime directive is Super Battle Road. That is where he's going to be the strongest, because you guys saw that we did just get our attack lowered there. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, being up against multiple enemies, having that mega uber high defense is just crazy. Well, we will be up possibly against 4 enemies. I don't really know at this point. Maybe it'll just be 3 enemies. I may just straight up hop into Super Battle Road. We took quite a bit of damage there. Uh-oh. This is not great. Yeah, MVP 17 a little vulnerable before his damage reduction kicks in. You know, oh well. No big deal. I think we'll probably finish him off here. That was a decent attack stat from the LR androids. They are actually pretty highly link leveled as well. Now, as you can see, this is going to be a very good rotation. The only link currently missing is Kamehameha. So let's go ahead and do this. Yes, that's fine. And we should be able to get him. Let's go ahead and just get him the full 24 ki, and let's kind of see what he's working with. Now, at this point, he is getting an additional... he's getting an additional 60%, right? Let's see. We're up against... Let's double check the passive here. So when we're up against enemies... Yes, key 1 and attack 20%. So we're getting an additional 60% attack right now. And again, that is a separately calculated sort of deal. And then what's his defense looking like? Oh, baby. And even LR Fizz Cell, dude, 170,000 is pretty damn good. Okay. And that is with him having Shocking Speed active. Remember, Shocking Speed does give defense now as well. All right, so let's see what our boy... He's going to take probably double digits here, I would imagine, or pretty close, too. But remember, these early Dokkan events are just not... Yeah. Oh, he got his attack lowered. Are you shitting me? So he got his attack lowered, and he's still hit for 5.33. I mean, just to kind of illustrate how damn powerful he is. So what's going to happen is I'm going to hop back into this event, or maybe I'll try to find another event where there are 5 enemies. You know, straight up, grinding link levels is probably going to be a good place, because I'll be at 4.42 from you as well. That's probably going to be a good place. So, like, if you guys are familiar, the stage 23-8 is where you want to be grinding link levels, and the additional 12 ki is going to definitely wipe everyone out now. But you can frequently get 5 enemies, and I'll probably be better able to manipulate the rotations and stuff like that. It's going to be a little RNG whether or not I get 5 enemies. So maybe I'll go ahead and just do that. But you guys saw, after attack lowering, he hit for 5.33. I'm going to wager up against 5 enemies with support, he'll be up in the 7 million range. So let's go ahead and go test that out right now. Hey, what is up? Okay, so obviously, you know, per the usual, right? It's just like the unwritten rule of Dokkan. If you're doing a showcase on someone, they have to start in the 7th slot. So that's just kind of how it goes. So what we're going to do here is this turn. So we're going to be up against 4 enemies. So remember, that's an additional 80% attack on top of his already 80% attack. And I might start to use some little key up items and stuff. Well, okay. So that one's going to change orange to purple. It's not really going to do us a ton of good right now. And I definitely want to make sure I keep Fierce Battle active. So we'll go ahead and do... Now, his passive should still be activated, even if MVP 17 takes down someone. So we'll go ahead and do this. And again, I just want to make sure Fierce Battle is active. He doesn't really link up, I guess, with Android 18. I guess it didn't matter where I stashed him. But right now, only Fierce Battle active. So, again, this will be kind of a good look. Just like, it's so crazy how much more powerful he got. Let's go ahead and we'll use a shoe item. And then I guess we'll use a Fruit of the Tree of Might. So, well, 23 is good enough. No, it's not. Let's go ahead and use that. Let's go ahead and use that. This is fine. This is fine. So we'll go ahead and do this. And this should be a really, really good showing up against 4 enemies. So really, really strong here. And a little bit of support on rotation, but only 1 major link active. And then 4.51, dude. I mean, I'm telling you. And a lot of times, you don't really know. Like, I didn't have to use that key up item. He still would have got that 18 key super without it. And a lot of times, if you have a good linking partner for him, he's going to have absolutely no problem super attacking, getting the 18 key super. Yeah, it's just like the way that these rotations have worked out has just been so crazy wacky. We'll do this. Again, it doesn't really matter. These guys go down with basically 1 hit from anything. So, yeah, the Cybermen are anything but powerful. So the next turn, I'll go ahead and just rock. We'll just let it rock, right? We'll watch the levels link up and all that. Yeah, so there we go. Getting 1 or 2 here every now and then. It's nice. So let's go ahead and we'll do this, and we'll do that. Perfect. That worked out very well. So we should have 2. We have the LR androids on rotation with us, which is very good. And again, 163k, only 4 enemies here. So we'll do this. And it doesn't matter what the LR androids are up to. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll go ahead and do this, and we'll just let it rock right now. I'm not going to use any more key up items. I'd like to save it for if we can potentially get 5 enemies. That would be the most ideal of situations. And then I would like to get him linked up. At a certain point, I want to try to get him linked up with his 2 best linking partners. It has not worked out very well for me so far. And then again, 4.93. So you guys get it. He can hit much harder. Because to be honest with you, I've seen it because I've been grinding his link levels. He can touch 7 million. He's really, really powerful up against 5 enemies. Really, really powerful. All right, let's keep going here. Again, okay, so we're gonna. Well, this is good. We'll be able to manipulate a little bit better what we want to do here. So again, we're going to float you off. And then that way we can get all of his links active, which is going to be really, really important. And I know that this is going to be a little long in the tooth of a video. So I do apologize for that. But again, if you guys want to skip around, feel free. I don't blame you. So here we go. Now let's move on. Level up some links. Yeah, very good. Come on, come on, come on. Very good. Okay. So we'll do this, and then hopefully one of these Cybermen can have 5. There we go, 5 enemies, and we have a very good linking partner, and we have the LR androids on rotation. So this is really, really good, really good right here. So we'll do this, and I am going to go ahead and just use some key up items. We'll go ahead and get him the 18 key, which this would get him the 18 key, I think. I'm going to have to use key up items anyway, so it's fine. Yep, that'll get him the 18 key. Will this get you a full 24? It will, so I don't have to use key up. Okay. So this is going to be a very, very good look from our boy. Remember, all but 1 link active. That Kamehameha link is just, it's the dud, right? Honestly, probably Gentleman is. I mean, realistically thinking about it, but 5 million from that guy's not bad either. He's a 2-duper, so he's certainly got a little more room to grow as well. And again, he is almost full link level 10. So let's see what our boy Cell is made of here. Yes, 7.31. So absolutely ridiculous, right? Absolutely ridiculous. So what is going to happen now? That was 7.31. That's so hard to believe, like from where he started. That messenger from the future, always having big bad bosses active. Kamehameha, well, we didn't have that active, but Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power is so big. It made LRs just so much more powerful. It's so ridiculous how powerful Legendary Power is now. Compared to Attack 5,000, Attack 15% when launching a super, it's night and day. Just 0 to 100, dude. And again, same thing with that Kamehameha link. Kamehameha used to only be Attack 2,500 when launching a super attack. Messenger from the future, plus 500 up to attack 10%, so absolutely craziness. Shocking Speed, a really, really good link now. Oh, perfect. So that's providing key and defense now. So what I want to do, This next rotation, we might get 5 enemies, we might not, but this is going to be the last. Okay, so we got 5. Okay, perfect. So we should be able to get all links active right here. And then this is going to be right? Yes? Okay, it is. All links active here. And then we're going to obviously get that full 24 key for him. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this. It doesn't really matter. I just want to try. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. And then we'll do this, and we just have to use 1 key up item. That's really what I was concerned about. I didn't want to not be able to get it. So here we go. All right, so this is going to be a very, very strong attack stat. This is all links active, no support. So we don't have, if we ever in the future got a Cell sort of support unit, other than like, you know, the free-to-play GT Cell or something, like, obviously, yes, 6.75, dog, is so good. But obviously, if we got a support Cell in the future, obviously, yes, I know the second form Cell is a support unit, but only to extreme tech, right? But that was a very, very good look from Cell. Might as well see what this Cell's attack stat is too. 4.72. Very, very strong. Compared to where that guy started too, he got a monster buff. But let's go ahead. I'm going to do my best to get the LR Cell evolution, and we're going to finish up this showcase. Well, it was not easy, as I stated before, but we did indeed get the evolution of Cell. Having the LR androids having type disadvantage was quite helpful. So here we go. Let's kind of check out and see what he is all about just right now, right? So far we have not used any items. I'm not really like, it's not like that. This is just a showcase, right? So currently, before anything, he is at 185,000 defense. No support on rotation. I can't really express to you how crazy that is, because remember, if we look at our boy's passive, all of those other sort of little things that he gets, yeah, those come after attacking. So when he gets 4 more key spheres, or 6 or 8, then that's when he gets his additional attack and defense. So before he does anything, he's at, you know, geez, 185,000, almost 200,000 defense, which is crazy to really even think about. So let's kind of, okay, I don't want to necessarily do any orb changing shenanigans yet. I sort of low-key wish I would have brought a Whis item, but what I think I'll do is we'll go ahead and do this, and then I should be able to get Cell at least a 12 key super, so we'll be able to heal up a little bit. I think that's what I'll do. I think so. Hopefully we don't get supered is the problem. I maybe should have thought about my items a little better. Let's figure it out here. Okay. So we'll do this, and as long as Cell, I think Fizz Cell will be all right, unless he gets supered, then we might actually die. But we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and just do it. Let's just see what our boy Cell is all about with sort of his best running partner, right? Oh, the 5 dodge, we'll take it. 2.96, and that was, dude, that was only 15 key. He got 2.96. That is quite strong. And remember, so he didn't get really anything additional on his passive there, unfortunately, because we didn't collect 4 key spheres. But that would have gone up significantly had we gotten 4. Oh, wow, okay, so double super. Are you going to crit for me twice too, my boy? Hey, might as well, right? Okay. Okay, 73,000 on normal is not real great. We did get that 3 dodge to kick in, so we'll take it. Android 13, also another unit that I have almost at link level 10. So for essentially how that happened, this is going to do nothing. Oh, we got the dodge anyway. That's from a piece of equipment. What do you know about that? Okay. So here's what I should have definitely brought a Ghost Usher, because we're going to take some monstrous damage for sure in those first 2 slots. Well, specifically from the support unit, we're going to take a lot of damage. Okay, let's see what happens here. But yeah, Android 13 I was using because I didn't have STR Cooler there for a minute. So we'll go ahead and do this. And then hopefully, you know, I did give them maximum dodge, the support unit. I'm pretty sure I did. If we look, I did give her 15 dodge, so maybe we'll get one of those dodges to kick in. That's the only thing I can kind of hope for at this point. Tech Cell, you know, he's going to get hit rather hard as well. Remember, he's not the powerhouse that he once was, but at the very least, he will heal up for us. So, yeah, I'd really like one dodge that... Yeah, we're going to die. We're going to die for sure. Oh, my God, this sucks. Oh, I had to get to STR UI Goku. Dodge. No. Damn it all. Unless he gets an additional, because remember, he gets the guaranteed crit. So unless he gets an additional and we can just move on to UI Goku. Maybe. Hold on. Hold on now. Hold the phone. We might be able to get out of this alive somehow. And then we can pop a Sensu Bean. Wow, dude, we're going to get through this. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Wow. Okay. Unless he dodges, don't dodge. Okay. We actually got through it. This is kind of crazy, right? So now we can have some fun. Now it's time for some fun. Let's try and do a little key changing if we need to. Oh, man. And we can get Cell's active skill, too. We actually are going to do that. Because that is going to raise his attack. So let's go ahead and see what kind of damage Cell can do. And then we'll do some orb changing stuff as well. But first and foremost, let's do this. So unfortunately, we're not going to have, Revival active, and we're not going to have Kamehameha active, but Tech Cell would activate both of those for us. So we'll kind of see what happens here. Let's go ahead and do this. Still my second favorite active skill in the game, only second to STR Gogeta. His active skill is just too beautiful. So crazy. And it's really cool. So in the anime, this is not the best animated sort of scenes here. So we just greatly raised his attack right there. That's really good. So it wasn't the best in terms of like the animation style and stuff like that. So this legitimately looks better than the anime, right? It's kind of crazy. So let's go ahead and we'll just get this 12 key for him. And I am going to pop a Sensu Bean for sure. And obviously we're not going to exchange. So we're going to pop a Sensu because remember, Big Bad Bosses doesn't matter anymore. There's no real advantage to being 80% HP or below. And now we're going to do some key changing stuff. So this is going to change red to orange. And then we're going to change orange to purple. And this is going to be damn near his maximum attack stat, to be honest with you. So let's see what our boy Cell can do. What is this going to get? I honestly, because it's so difficult to get nowadays, because untransformed Cell is so powerful, it's hard to know, like, where is this going to get? Is this going to be 8 million, 9 million? I don't really know. But we got him his full passive to activate there. We got him the active skill. Let's see what happens here, I guess. Okay, and he is at 8.84. Whoa, dude. And of course he dodges it, by the way. Like, what a schmuck. I can't believe that, man. He dodged a 9 million attack stat from LR and Cell. That was crazy. LR Android's very weak defensively. Still taking a ton of damage there. Now, this boy right here is actually pretty strong defensively. So as you can see, I actually have better defense. Mine is only 2 dupes. And then the friend is rainbowed. But because mine is almost full link level 10, I actually have a higher defensive stat. So that being said, let's go ahead and float mine off. And luckily this gal can kind of stay out of harm's way. So this next turn, we'll have all 3 cells. Should I pop a Sensu Bean? I guess let's pop a Sensu Bean. I mean, I've only got one more item left. Let's just, well, one more healing item, that is. So we'll go ahead and do it. And then I think we'll be able to survive and, you know, be able to fight another day, right? So we'll go ahead and do this. I don't think Android 13 would die from a super attack. So we'll see what happens, though. And then let's try and save those, but it's not going to matter because I do have some key up items. So that is I think another one of his flaws is getting 8 key spheres is kind of tough. So on the regular, you're not going to get that. Like, for real, like getting 8 key spheres is pretty tough. If you guys have the Broly, Chilai, and Lemo unit, you guys know getting 7 is pretty tough. So getting 8 obviously is even tougher. So getting him to his max potential is, you know, fairly difficult. But we're going to go ahead and do it again just to see where he's at unsupported. As I said, that's going to be damn near. I mean, you might be able to, if you play around a little bit more, maybe if you just put like another support unit on rotation, he might be able to hit a tick higher, but it's not going to be much. So we can say maybe on the high end, he's going to be in the 9 million attack stat range. That is absolutely outlandish. So here we go. Let's go ahead and see what our boy is made of again. So we'll do this, and again, I'm going to go ahead and just change some key spheres around because might as well. I think we really only need this one. Yeah, I think so. And we'll just do this, and then probably Tech Cell is going to get us killed. Oh yeah, and remember also, this is going to be actually pretty significantly lower, because remember we did greatly raise his attack from the active skill last turn. So, and again, if you guys have stuck around this long, I really appreciate it, and slap a like on the video. I know that this is a very comprehensive sort of showcase. I know, I really know, but I haven't had a lot of time to test this boy out, and I definitely wanted to. 7.89, I mean, there you go. Absolutely ridiculous. Didn't dodge that one, did you, bitch? Let's see what this does. And remember, we keep massively lowering his defense. Look at that damage, dude, without a crit. Are you kidding me? Yo, dude, that's ridiculous. Oh, okay, this is going to be a good chance to see what he's like defensively. So he's probably not going to take much. How much? 100K? Oh, he actually took a lot more than I thought. Okay. Well, still, 236K. He's taken double digits on normals, and to be honest with you, that's what matters. Honestly, there are very few units in the game that are going to take double digits on even super attacks, and they're units that stack defense, right? Just for, you know, sake of the video, let's let this guy come out and play one time. I don't get to use Android 16 much, and then we'll go ahead and wrap the video up. I don't think there's really much more that we need to see from Cell. We've seen him with monster support on rotation. We've seen him unsupported. We've seen him with the active skill and the whole 9. So let's go ahead and just, you know, get this dude to come out. What's going to get him his most links active? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this. This is fine. Can we get any more key spheres to drop down? No, it looks like no. It's okay. It's fine. This is good. This is good. We at least got him the 18 key super, and again, we are going to wrap this up. The LR androids, again, I actually have link leveled quite a bit. They're in like the 7, 8, 9 range. I don't have any of their links to 10 yet, but I did sort of sub them out on the team when I actually got STR Cooler. So that was like a big thing, right? They just, you know, they didn't make the cut after a certain point. STR Cooler, very important to get him up, especially that Big Bad Bosses link. Getting that up to link level 10 is really important, so. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up the video. Again, LR Int Cell is an absolute monster. Oh, and we actually beat the event, so we'll take it, right? That was a very unintentional victory right there. But that was completely carried by the 2 Android 13s, and then, of course, the 2 cells. The cells are just craziness. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you think Cell's a monster, slap a like on it. Of course, consider subscribing if you're new. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for the support, and thank you for understanding in my busiest time of my life for not creating content for you every day. It means so very much to me, and I will catch all of you in the next one. Later.